qualidade dos temas de segurança que eu falei para esta disciplina. Sim? Portanto, estes temas que vocês estão a ver agora são continuação do que é que são o tema. Ou seja, se continuássemos a estudar, seria naquela continuássemos a área, ela é mais sobre o assunto, seria nisto. E, portanto, aqui vai ser uma aula ou um bocado sobre falar sobre tópicos de cibersegurança. Tudo bem? Vai ser em inglês, o professor fala e nós vamos. Sim? So, Professor, they are ready whenever you want.
Okay. Good afternoon again. We are together. Today we are going to discuss about the cyber security, and I got some information from Dr. Lopez about the content of this course, and we decided to give this subject to you. So, first of all, we are going to know what is the cyber security and why is cyber security is needed and what does cyber security mean, etc. First of all, I would like to ask a question to you, whether or not we have some ideas about cyber security. Maybe some of you met with the cyber attacks in your life. Can you give some examples if you have something in your mind? Did you got my question? I would like to know whether or not you are familiar with this concept. What is cyber security? If I am telling to you, okay, be careful with cyber attacks on internet world or cloud world. What can you say? You know, my preference is that it is more convenient to handle and contribute to discussion. This is the best way to learn, and if you join and say your ideas or thought, I appreciate it. It depends on you. Nobody wants to say something about the cyber attack? Okay, then I have second question. Assume you are shutting on your computer, turning on your computer, and suddenly you see that your computer is not working, and something is happened with your computer, and you cannot go further. What is the reason for it? Do you have something? What is the reason? Maybe viruses, as you said. Maybe viruses infected your computer, and therefore you cannot go further. And there are many types of attacks, and we will go through step by step in order to enhance our knowledge with the content. And so, first of all, we have to be familiar with the areas exposed to cyber attacks. In the digital world, data is stored in data centers or the internet. I mean, if we are discussing about the cyber attacks, then it means we have something or problems on internet environment. Where can we meet with cyber attacks? There are many areas, but I select some areas especially for you. For example, hotel reservations. Thanks to internet, we can reserve hotels online. And assume there are some attacks on the web page of hotels, and you are reserving some rooms, and then you are giving your credit cards to pay for reservation, but your money is going to another way, another place. It is possible. Although you are thinking that you reserve a room at a hotel. Okay, then mere mail orders. There is another place that can be attacked by hackers. And taxi calls, Uber. I am sure most of you are familiar with Uber. It is the cheapest way to get a car and go anywhere. But this is a network. Did you use Uber previously or not? Who did use? Nobody? You maybe?
Yes.
Okay, just we are using Uber and we are reserving, and then the owner of the car is coming and picking up you. And assume someone attacks to Uber system and destroy the program, and although you are waiting to taxi, no taxi is coming. E-commerce is another place that cyber attack can be done, and I am sure most of you are using online sites to buy something. For example, Amazon, eBay, etc. There are many places. I am sure in Portugal you have some types of e-commerce too. And how can you trust whether your credit card is secure or not? Because we are providing our credit card information with the secret number and password, etc. And assume someone is stealing the information what we are providing for e-commerce. This is another place. Online banking, in earlier time, I will show some events to you about online banking. This is another dangerous area. But thanks to development of technology, we are in safe. I mean, there are not just one authentication, we have additional authentication system. For example, you are providing your user ID and then you are providing the password. It is not enough, then you have to get a message via your cell phone. And for this authentication system, you are insecure and you can transfer your money from one place to another, or you can pay your bills. Any data stored on the cloud. What is the cloud? Do you have any idea what is cloud?
It's local to store information on the internet.
Okay, if we are discussing about the internet, then we have to consider cloud computing too. It means we are storing our data in some servers, and it is called cloud. And maybe your data is stored in the United States or in other countries, depending on the company that is providing this service to you. And assume an attack is done for the cloud computing and your data is stolen. Is it possible or not? Of course it is possible. If something is happening in digital environment, every time you are in danger. It means every time your data can be changed or can be stolen. It's possible. IoT devices. Okay, this lab is called IoT. Who can describe what is the meaning of IoT? Give simple examples about IoT, if you have something in your mind.
The lab is called IoT, but it's not fully equipped
Yeah, okay.
with IoT.
Okay, assume you are controlling your home devices online. It means after giving the job in the day, you are driving to your home. But before you go to home, you want to activate your air conditioning system. On the other hand, you want to control your refrigerator, or you want to use other devices, or you are controlling your home using the cameras. if you are steering the items using internet, it is called IoT as a distance. You don't go to directly to home to execute some devices. You are using your application which is stored in your cell phone, and you are controlling everything, and but it should be suitable for online controlling. It is called IoT. And there are many devices that can be used as a distance, but the main objective is that for IoT you use sensors. Sensors means, for example, touching, moving sensors, proximity sensors. There are different types of sensors, and assume if someone is passing in front of your home, then sensor is catching this movement and sending a message to you that someone is approaching to your home reserved for your own property. You see, this is IoT. And to speak about IoT, you have to say we have to control everything as a distance using internet. And as if someone is attacking to your IoT and change the system, and your system is collapsed, and your air conditioning system is down, and maybe if you are using oven to cook something before you go home, then your home can be burned. This is the IoT. There is another example. Thanks to technology, you know there are many developments in terms of robotics. And assume you are establishing an army using robots. It means these robots are fighting against the enemy. And we are sending to the field. But someone is attacking to your robot's brain, changing one bit to another, from 0 to 1 or from 1 to 0, and this robot can fight to you, although you control it earlier. You see, this is so dangerous. Okay, robot wars are examples for controlling a remote, and it is very dangerous if someone attacks to the brain of the robots. In short, all kinds of saving made on the internet are areas of cyber attacks. We have to be very careful because you are students in this field and you should have ideas about the cyber attacks and types of attacks. What is the hackers code? Hackers means someone who wants to attack to your system. There are three types of hackers, and we are calling white hat hackers, gray, and black. As you can imagine from the name, black means these are bad people and they want to steal your money or they want to collapse your system. This group is called black hacker.
Also known as red side, right?
Yes, known as red side too. Okay, the second gray means it depends. Sometimes they are acting as white hat, sometimes as black hat. Hat means what they are wearing. Okay, in generating income illegally, damage the software and hardware, harming national economies, and making the cyber attack power of a nation felt in the international arena, and making fun of institutions. Someone wants to play with you. They are attacking your computer, and then they are sending a message, okay, you see your computer is going down and slowly. I can destroy your computer because I hacked your computer. Okay, these are the aims of hacker. Which kind of the attacks are available in this century. There are many types of them, but we are categorizing what we are seeing in the right side of the slide. These are malware, phishing. We will go through to understand the meaning of this type of the attacks. So welcome. Join the class where you want. Please sit down.
These are Erasmus students.
Really?
This is Fares
From Turkey, great. I am from Turkey too.
Your accent like Turkish.
Yes?
It's because it's Turkish.
Yes, I am Turkey.
So this is Farid from Jordan.
From which university? Karadeniz Technical University. The university where I completed my PhD. You see, I got this degree from Karadeniz Technical University. And I am trying to...
Also, I don't remember.
Farid.
Where are you from?
Indonesia.
Indonesia.
So a little bit far.
And what about you?
Jordan.
Jordan. Great.
I said
You are familiar with these countries. So, great. Okay, there are different types of attacks, as I mentioned. Malware, phishing, password attacks, DDoS. I will explain the meaning of them. And you see, man in the middle, drive-by downloads, etc. Now, we will be familiar with the content. The first one is called malware. What is the malware? The word malware comes from the term malicious software. As you see, mal is coming from malware and malicious. And malware is any software that infects and damages the computer system without the owner's knowledge or permission. You don't have any idea. Suddenly, your computer is infected by a virus and you cannot do anything more with your computer. It can be a malware software. Okay, malware is any software that infects and damages a computer system without the owner's knowledge or permission, as I mentioned earlier. For example, Trojan. I am sure most of you heard this type of virus. There is another phishing. Phishing, you can imagine from the term. Phishing means you are getting some emails from someone and telling to you, okay, if you click the following link, then you will get price, you will get extra money, etc. And you are not familiar with the link, and you are thinking, okay, this is true, okay, I want to try my chance, maybe I can earn some extra money. After you click the link, then your computer is affected by virus and your computer is under the control of other people. It is called phishing. Okay, we can say phishing is often posing as request for data from a trusted third party. They are using the same link, but just they are changing a letter of the address, and you cannot notice it. You are thinking, oh, this is the address that I am familiar. But in reality, it is not so. And phishing attacks are sent via email, and as users click on the link and enter the personal data. Phishing emails often fall into the same category as spam. For example, here you see, congratulations. Would you like to confirm? You are thinking, okay, congratulations. It means I got something price, etc. And then you are clicking, but your computer is infected. There is another type of attack, password attacks. A password attack is exactly what it sounds like, a third party trying to gain access to your system by cracking a user password. It is called password attacks. And three types of password attacks available. It is called brute force, dictionary attack, or hybrid attack. It means mixed, blended, we can say. For example, here you see there is an Excel file, and the name of the folder is books1, but it is protected using a password. But there are already software that can be used for cracking of this, for finding this password. Just there are some software that you can download directly from Google, from internet, and you can apply directly to find the password of this attack. It is available and it is an easy way. And for example, here after applying this software, it is found the password of this folder is 1A, and you can see the content of the file with loaded information. And then you see here which kind of the attack is applied. For example, here brute force succeed means okay, brute force attack could find the password, and the other you see here unnecessary. It means sieve attack is not necessary. Brute force is not necessary. Oh, force. How can
Touch screen. Probably.
How can I get that?
If you control here, you control the screen.
Okay. Brute force attack unnecessary. It means it is already found by the software. There is another type of attack which is called distributed denial of services. You know, in Turkey there is a main exam which is called entry exam for Turkish universities. And this year, more than 3,500,000 people took this exam. And the placement of students are low. I mean, about 25% can be placed according to the points. If we are checking only the important departments in my talk, I mean, if you want to be placed in a good department, then it is approximately about 20-25%. The rest of them are trying to use another ways to study. They are going abroad to other universities, etc. Earlier, you know, after releasing of the result of students, all students were attacked, I mean, access to the system in order to see their points. Because of the number of the students, the system, the server, could not respond on time. This is an example of DDoS attack. It means a lot of demands are steering the same server, and the system cannot respond on time. This is an example. And in the United States, several years ago, there is an interconnect system for distributing of the electricity. It means there are different types of plants where the electricity is produced, but these plants are connected to each other. And it was an attack, DDoS attack, and the system was collapsed. And it means many places in the United States were in dark because of cutting the electricity. This is a type of the DDoS. The largest DDoS attack in history, you see in 2022, the latest record-breaking distributed denial of service attack peaked at 26 million requests per second. You see, in 1 second, 26 million requests were done, and the system was collapsed by the attack. Man in the middle attack. This is another type of attack. Assume you are connecting to a bank representative using the phone. But someone attacked to your connection and he or she controls the conversation. And you are thinking that you are speaking to a representative of the bank, but actually what you are saying to another person which is located in the middle. In the middle means the connection is between you and representative of bank. There is another person and you are telling your request to person in the middle actually, but you are thinking that you are speaking to the representative of the bank. This man is collecting data from you and then playing another role to the bank representative, and he or she can change anything related to your account, etc. It is called man in the middle attacks. And for example here, Bank of America online banking, and you can connect using the web page, and you can call from the mobile banking and speak directly to an associate. And someone is attacking to this position, and everything is controlled by the people or person who is connecting in the between you and bank. Drive-by downloads through malware on the legitimate website. A program is downloaded to a user system just by visiting the site. You are visiting a site, and it means your computer is infected by a virus, and your computer is steered by the person who put this software in the website. It is called drive-by downloads. Advertising, for example, you see here special offer today only, and you are wondering which kind of the special offer is available on this website. Just you are clicking on this website, and actually you are connecting to another website, and your computer is infected by this website. If you have questions, please do not hesitate. You can ask your questions every time you want. So I want to take some pictures from the class too. Sorry about that, because this is documentation, you know. We have to show that we have skills from IPCA. Rogue software, this is another type of attack. Rogue software, which are basically malware that are masquerading as legitimate and necessary security software that will keep your system safe. And this is another type of. Actually, if you compare the attacks, there are some similar ways to be attacked by different types of attacks. What is the cyberspace? Okay, I summarized the attacks type. Now I want to speak about the cyberspace. Cyberspace, there are different types of definitions, and as you see, in 1984, Wilhelm Gibson defined cyberspace as you see on the screen. Actually, cyberspace means what you are doing on internet, cloud. All of them are called cyberspace, because you know, thanks to this technology, you can download some materials directly from other countries in a few seconds. And this space is called cyberspace. And you can see the